Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back. We are back. But I can't show you the we because they've all just run off. We get to the first mark and they've run off. They've got no consideration. I mean, I've just tied all their leaders for them and they're like, all right, cheers, thanks, I'm going fishing. Isn't that right, Mark?
He's very tired. He hasn't had a lot of sleep, has he, mate?
That is quite surfy, mate. Right, we are down on a beach right in the south of Fuerteventura and we are going to try and catch some fish. Hopefully, I think that's just rolling because it's hitting the shallow water. It's rolling quite a bit. Pete is marching ahead. We are just about to go and get across the rocks, see if we can get into some little fish. I'm going to float fish, see if we can get some bait. That's all. Just going to have a bit of fun here and see what happens. So we'll see you on the rocks in a minute. So we have Mark nearly done a tumble there.
Tumbling.
We're up on the rock. That's probably 50 metres out off the shoreline. There we are. Mark.
Yeah.
What are you going to start with doing, mate?
Oh, mate.
Right, he's going to lure fish, I think. So's Pete going to start. Right, so Mark has just clipped on this hardcore minnow 125. Using the fast hatch. I've just tied that fast hatch on there. Really good, quick link. I know some people don't like it, but they're good. So Mark's going to go with that, see what he can get out there with that. Yeah. And Pete, what are you putting on, mate? Oh, so Pete has gone with like a soft.
It's like a savage jelly.
Yeah, like a jelly, savage gear, sand eel. So let's see if they get something on that. I'm going to set up a float. So I'm going to set up a float now and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so the annoying thing here is that I've got a leader for lure fishing, which I'm going to keep, but I'm cutting off for now. So I'm going to take that off, because I want to fish with the float on the braid, and then just have a hook length, which is going to be a lot lighter than that. I'll try and get one of these in. So I'm going to use this, which is a Capellan 5 gram float. Big hole in top, so I need to get a bead. So we'll throw the bead on the line, put that on. So I've just put a bead on, a float on, and then another bead, and now I've got this tiny little 5 gram lead barrel. I can then tie on a small swivel to which I will attach my hook length. I'm then going to put on 2 foot 15 pound fluoro. And then on the bottom, the hook is going to be one of these number 6 Capellan, which is Decathlon again. These drop shot hooks, thin wire, they present a piece of prawn really well. So I'm going to just chuck one of these on. Last thing I need to do, bit of power gum. And we put that with a sliding, hey, that's wet, sliding stop knot above the float. Just so I can adjust the depth of this float. Take the tags off. Only want like 8 to 10 mil tags on that. And there we go, there's my float setup. So we've got a stop knot. It's the first thing on my line. That then goes down to a bead which stops that stop knot going through the big hole on the float. We've then got a bead underneath to protect the lead weight above the swivel, and then that goes down to the hook. So let's get some bait on that, see if we can find some fish out in this water. What's that? That's about 10mm chunk of prawn round the shank on the hook, just like that. And let's get that out. Right, I've started off with my float down there about 6 foot, so we can see what happens there. Give it a couple of minutes, maybe give it another 6 inches, and just see if we can get some bites first, find some fish. There's fish around in this, I know there is. Well, I've been float fishing away and then Pete just goes, oh, got one. Look at that, Pete's first fish of the holiday. Well done, mate. Right. Little lizard fish. Yeah. Now we are going to keep him as bait, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Because we need some bait. So let's have a look at him, mate. Look at that, beautiful lizard fish. Lovely.
What about putting in a rock pool?
Yeah, put him in that little rock pool there, mate. Well done. Pete's got a good fish here. Peter's got a good fish. Well, it's not a lizard fish. So I'm going to get down and get this. Where is it, Pete? Pete's got a decent fish here. Oh, a half decent fish. Go on, mate. Tell me when it's close, when it's getting close. Tell you what, we didn't bring the gaff. Is it a little bluefish, mate? Nice. It's just out there, isn't it? Just out there. We're gonna have to get him up on this wave, mate. Yeah. Well done, Pete. Right, just get him up, mate. Right. I have to see what I can do here, mate. Where is the line? Don't get it too close to the edge. I can't. Wait, Pete. Nah. Get it up on this swell. It's got a Dentex, hasn't he? Oh, nice, Pete. Up on the swell. Cooties or Dentex. Nice, Dentex, mate. Coot, Dentex. Pete. What a fish, mate.
Thanks, Pete, for doing
Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that.
That's stunning.
Well done, Pete. That is a Dentex, mate.
Oh.
Right, Pete.
Yeah.
Hold that up, mate. Let's get that in the sun. Watch my rod. No. Oh, let me get my rod, mate. I don't want my rod going in. Oh, that's getting rough. Hold him out a bit towards me. Yeah, well done, mate. Woo! Oh, and another one.
Stand.
Right, we have moved off that rock because we had one rogue wave that nearly washed Mark to sea, so we've come back. Mark's soaked. It's a bit chilly now. We are on the beach. There they are. Them two are down there, lure fishing in the sunset. Look at that, beautiful. I'm just getting a lure on now, and I'm going to do it as well. See if we can get over the first roller, get into a fish before the sun goes down. Well, we're done now. I'm going to go and get some food because we're in the meeting today. We're going to do another session tonight, a bit of a longer session on a beach, big baits. This was just to try and get some bait. We got some bait. Unfortunately, it's such a good fish. We'd probably like to eat that Dentex, but we haven't got any bait. So that Dentex is our fresh bait for tonight. And the lizard fish. These two are packing up. Mark is absolutely soaked. How you doing, Mark? Oh, and he soiled himself. Look at that. He soiled himself down there. How you doing, Mark?
I'm good, mate.
A bit cold?
I'm soaking wet.
You are soaking wet, didn't you? You got caught by a wave.
I got caught by a good one.
Yeah, I don't know why it's such a big roller today, but anyway, hope you enjoyed that little very short session. A bit of lure work. I'll do it for you, mate, in a minute. There's the magic lure that got the Dentex. Well done, mate. Anyway, I'm going to get that off for him. I bid you all farewell to the next session, which is 22 grams. He's talking weight with me.
It's unusual for me.
There we are.
I just put it on.
Just put it on. Right, we're going to go. So let's catch up with you in a couple of hours on our next session, next video. So until then, tight lines.
Tight lines.